Welcome back to Blueprint. My name is Chase, and today we're going over step by step the Queen Charge Hybrid with a recall spell. Should be a lot of fun, so let's get right into it. Town Hall 15 has been really hard with all these new defenses, but Miners got a new level, and combined with some really cool tricks, the Hybrid is back. For those unfamiliar with Queen Charge Hybrid, the steps usually go Queen Charge for the Town Hall, King and Siege Barracks on an adjacent corner, and then send the Hogs and Miners between the two. But players are now trapping the area behind the Town Hall to stop a Queen Charge from getting any more value, so this is where the recall spell comes in. You can see on this diamond base, the Town Hall is relatively easy to reach, but after it is a whole bunch of defenses that make you want to crawl into your bed and scream. Most importantly is the Hero Killer 3000, aka the Monolith. So we rage up the Queen to get the Town Hall, and just as the spell tower kicks in, we recall our Queen out of there. Now we can send her anywhere on the edge of the base, and I like to use her as a replacement to the Siege Barracks. So this will free up your Siege Machine slot so you can use the new Siege Drill with your Hybrid. The Battle Drill is incredibly powerful with a stun ability, tons of hit points, and a personal transport for all of your troops in your CC. So now you can see we have the Queen on the outside helping to keep the path narrow, the King on the other side helping to keep it even more narrow, and then the Warden, RC, and Battle Drill all helping your Hogs and Miners through the core of the base. So now you can see my Queen is relatively safe. My King wasn't meant to get too many buildings, so now I'm just focusing on the Hybrid itself. I'm following them with heal spells to keep them healthy, and rage spells to get them through the high hit point buildings. Since Town Hall 15 is so powerful, your main goal should be to get the core defenses down in a base. This allows your Queen to circle around and finish off the defenses at the end, since she isn't taking much damage. If the core is left up though, the Queen may have to beat on a wall and you run the risk of a time fail. And now you can see I'm at the point where all the core defenses are down and my Queen can reach everything since the walls on the back end are open. My Siege Machine just popped now, it is so strong. So right now I'm just saving my Queen ability for the most important defense, which is the single Inferno. But it looks like the Hogs are going to take the single anyway, and that is a triple. So let's take these tips that we learned into the next replay, which is an anti-3-star base, and see how we do. So now we're going to take all those tips we applied on the diamond base and transfer them to an anti-3. Now anti-3 bases are a bit similar to diamond bases, with the Town Hall kind of easy to grab and a lot of damage behind the Town Hall. But what's different about them is the compartments. The compartments are not symmetrical on either side, so you have to pick and choose which side you Queen Charge on very carefully. You'll also need more troops to funnel, since it's not an even entry point. You can't just let the Queen go onto a corner and then choose which spot she goes into. You'll have to use a lot of funnel troops. So now what you can see is we deal with the CC pretty easily. We have to invest a freeze, but it's better to keep the Queen alive than to have her dead and the healers wasted. So now we'll be looking to use the recall just as we get the single Inferno down, because the Queen doesn't have much else to get after. You can see we have two choices for where to drop the Hybrid, top or bottom. In this case, the top side is best because we can get the early Warden ability to help clear out the Scatter, Multi, Monolith, and Enemy Queen all at once. So the recall brings the Queen to the very top corner, and we also use the King along that side since there's very little defenses left from the Town Hall compartment, and the Hybrid path is already pretty narrow. After the Warden ability goes off, we will follow up with the last heal on the biggest group of Miners and Hogs to try to keep the RC and Drill alive to help with the cleanup. And since you know what happens here, we can take some time to talk about the pets. The best pet for Hybrid is Diggy. Diggy is just like the Battle Drill with the stun and high hit points, except it targets whatever your hero is targeting. So Diggy works best on the RC since it will stun defenses for you. Having not one, but 2 units in your army that can stun defenses is so useful and prevents so much damage from your troops. Single Infernos in the Monolith won't be able to lock on, and Splash Buildings will get less hits in. All around amazing for Hybrid. The next pet that works really well is Frosty. Frosty is ranged and can slow down buildings, so having him with the Warden is best so that he can run along with your Hybrid army and slow down all the defenses around them. So not only do we have 2 units that can stun, but we also have Frosty that can slow down the defenses. Now the remaining pets are up to you. I like the Yak on the King for extra tanking, and the Unicorn on the Queen so you can delay healers if you want to charge in front of an air defense. This final replay will take a look at how to adapt your plan. Now this is a ring base which does not have an easy town hall to grab, so we need to adapt. If you want to pause to try to guess how we adapt our plan to triple this base, you can do that right now. Now you can see we start with the Queen on the bottom side where there's the least amount of damage. This will allow her to last longer and we can save our recall spell for something else. Right now I want my Queen to move into the Eagle compartment and take out the Eagle as soon as possible, because the Eagle will do a lot of splash damage to my Hybrid. So I'm going to start the Hybrid early to try to force her over that way. But I actually do it too late because she walks into the multi-compartment anyway, so now I have to adapt again. You can see I have my King on the top side as I send in the Battle Drill to go with the Hybrid, and now I'm trying to force everything into the Town Hall compartment. Now this Town Hall compartment is deadly. You've got both scatter shots, the Town Hall, 2 rage spell towers, and the Monolith, all beating down on your troops. So what I want to do is tome early to keep as many alive as possible, and rage in the core to get the defenses down as fast as possible. Once the Warden ability wears off, I'm going to freeze the Town Hall and Scattershot so that they don't damage the miners too much. And now my RC is going to take the Town Hall. Now, after the Town Hall, there's a bunch of defenses behind it. I don't want my RC to go into the Town Hall poison, so as soon as the Town Hall goes down, this is where I use the recall. Now I can send the RC on the outside, safe from defenses, and I save my Warden too, which is a bonus. And now, you can see, my RC is going along with all the miners, and the Battle Drill that's still up. Now I just have an Eagle left standing, but it shouldn't be a problem with how many troops I have remaining. So you can see this is how we adapt a plan. We recognize what the biggest threats are and use our abilities to counter those threats. Using the Tome and a Rage for the big core defenses, and then using the Recall for the RC to keep her away from the poison. All will help you secure that 3-star. So definitely try out this army with the link in the description and let me know how you do with it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Use code BLUE!